What is up, everybody? 49's Fine, back at you again today with another precious metals video. If you guys are wondering why I'm not wearing my usual gloves, it's because I actually ran out. After a whole year of YouTube, almost, I ran out of my gloves. So I'm going to order some more. But anyways, today's topic is silver stacking and gold stacking gambling with your money? We all know there's plenty of criticisms towards stacking precious metals. Some people will straight up say it is a scam and a waste of money. Other people are a little bit softer and they say that it's just gambling. It's totally up to chance. But today we're going to tackle this topic. And in honor of this topic, we're going to be unboxing 4 Royal Canadian Mint Wildlife Series 1.5 ounce coins. And I didn't just get any coin, I got random coins. I have no idea what I got. I carefully took them out of their shipping packaging and placed them inside of this glove here. So I still don't know exactly what I got, so I'm excited to see what pieces I'm going to get to add to the wildlife collection. And hopefully I didn't get any repeats or more grizzly bears or polar bears, but that's all part of the gamble. So let's get into it. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We're pushing hard for 3,000 subs by May 20th. That's when the channel is 1 year old. So is silver stacking gambling? Is it just throwing away your money completely to chance? And before I give my direct answer to this topic, I would like to point out that calling silver and gold stacking gambling isn't really a valid criticism in my mind, because it's not even approaching the idea of stacking at the correct angle. I understand people that say it's a waste of money. I understand people that say it's a scam. But to say it's a gamble kind of doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But in any case, is there a possibility that you lose your money stacking gold and silver? Yeah, sure, absolutely. I think what's important to point out, though, is what is your time frame of holding your metals? The vast majority of stackers will say that they have no intentions of selling their metals for a long period of time unless they absolutely had to. If someone is in search of a quick ROI, if they turn to stacking to achieve that goal, they're probably going to get a rude awakening. What I think is important for the common public to understand is that metals have been money for a very long time, and there really is no changing that. Silver and gold are absolutely undeniable. They're of the earth, and there's only so much of it. There's an unlimited amount of transactions that will take place in the future, but there's only so much silver and gold. And I think another important thing to point out is a lot of silver stackers, maybe not a lot, but a decent amount, don't even have the goal of generating a profit in mind whenever it comes to silver stacking. They're simply just trying to preserve their wealth against inflation outside of the rigged fiat system. All I really expect out of silver is for it to beat inflation. I look at it purely as saving. Is there the potential that I could profit a little bit past the point of savings? Absolutely. But I keep my expectations low and I keep a realistic goal in mind of simply preserving my wealth. And I think silver has done an excellent job of that in the past 5 years. And then when you take a look at gold, it's being bought up by the world credit system as a backing to their toilet paper currencies, which has resulted in gold spot appreciating a significant amount in the past year and a half. It really just doesn't make sense to call silver and gold stacking gambling at all. So is stacking precious metals definitively a gamble? I don't think so. I up and down disagree with that statement. I've seen it a few times in my comments section, but I think that opinion originates simply from a lack of knowledge and understanding as to what stacking precious metals is. So now it's time to figure out what's in the bag, or excuse me, what's in the glove. Now, one of these pieces, I know exactly what it is because I ordered 4 1.5 ounce Royal Canadian Mint Wildlife Series coins, but I also ordered a Silvertown Legendary Warrior Series coin, and I'm very excited to take a look at that. So let's reach in the bag here. Oh, this is going to be kind of difficult. I don't want to spoil myself here. I don't want to give it away. Okay, let's hope that I don't give this away. But without further ado, let's see what we got with our little silver gamble. Okay, cool. All right, so on the top, we have the Silvertown round. I'm gonna take this round out without looking at the rest of the stack. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. I hate to touch this without gloves, but I just don't have any right now. Oh, wow. Look at that piece. That has a ton of detail in it. There's little soldiers fighting in the background back there. This is the Achilles round. It almost has like a 3D effect to it. You'd have to see it in person. It really does have like depth to the piece itself. These are really cool. I believe there's 12 of these in the Legendary Warrior series, and I think I'm going to stack all of them. The premium on these is roughly about $1 or $1.25 more than your standard generic round. So it's not too terrible. It's kind of priced like a Canadian maple. So it's not terrible. There seems to be like a little ding on the shield here. I don't really know what that's about. There's just like a reflective spot. But yeah, these are absolutely beautiful. Oh, wow. Look at the edge. It's like reflective. It's sort of reeded, I guess, but it's reflective. And then the back of it has all of these weapons. This has such a cool 3D effect to it. These are very well made. And I think, yeah, I kind of ordered this just to kind of see how it would look in person, and I have to say that I am impressed with this. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up the entire series. It's a little bit of a premium, but not terrible, and they're really awesome pieces, and these will be a part of my deep stack. I'm gonna set this up here. All right, now moving on to the Wildlife Series Random Coin Gamble. It looks like I got a 2016 bird of some kind. I'm not sure which bird this is. If you guys could let me know down in the comments, that would be greatly appreciated. It does have a little bit of milk spotting, but it's still a very beautiful coin. And the 1.5 ounce size is just awesome. They're super chunky. I like the weight of these. So that's our first one. We got 4. Let's see what the next one is. I'm just gonna flip this over directly. I'm just gonna flip this over. Oh, wow. I got another one. So that's 2 of the 2016 pieces. Now let's look at the middle pieces. I'm hoping it's not all the same coin. I wanted to kind of have a little bit of a variety, but let's take a look. Okay, all right. We just got a bunch of the same coin. Either way, it was fun. That's a part of the gamble. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. But no matter what, I'm still protecting myself from inflation. It's not exactly what I wanted. I didn't want a whole bunch of the same coin, but that's a part of the silver gamble. I was hoping to get a full variety of pieces, but I can't complain. That's just how it goes sometimes when you gamble some money on some random silver coins. But I do know that I have now added 6 ounces to my personal savings for my personal bank, and there's no better feeling than that. So now we've got 4 of these, and then we've got a grizzly bear, and we've got a polar bear. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This Achilles round is super awesome. Stay safe out there, everybody. Good luck on your precious metals gambling. Peace.